So this is the Standish landing. I'm in the car now, but so this is a place where people put their boats in and out. Of course, it's a big milfoil problem, so all uh, boats have to be inspected, and of course, to do that, uh, they have to generate income, so they have a fee. And this time, you know, was it last year? They built this little building that's never used to be here, and they have portable restrooms. This nice little flagpole went up recently as well. But, yep, Sebago Lake. They're trying to keep milfoil out of this part of the lake. It is in other parts of the lake. So, like I say, it becomes very critical that the boats get inspected before they go into the water again from another place. Hi, Mike Kennedy with you. What are we looking at? We're looking at the railroad tracks. This is a place I take a walk often up at the Sebago Lake Landing in Standish. And what's funny is they, 2 years ago, they came out and kind of bushwhacked all of the plants that were near the railroad tracks on either side. And now actually there's more growth than there was before they cut closer to the tracks. It's just kind of funny that they're cutting down actually encouraged more things to grow, not less things. I suppose they did maybe get rid of a few sumacs, but everything else is just growing back in pretty rapidly. Here we have a mullein plant, and we have a last year's mullein plant. You can see that it's all dead, of course, but see the spikes that are coming up? Those contain flowers, and now there's hundreds of seeds in these little packets here. Mulleins, it's a biennial. It grows for the first year, just puts energy to the root. The second year it grows up and produces the flower stalk and goes to seed and then dies. That's the life cycle of basically most biennials. Hey, here's another mullein plant. So great. This area used to have tons of mullein plants, and when they did this cutting back that I mentioned, I didn't see many after that. So it's good to see them again. My understanding is that they believe the seeds can stay dormant in the ground for 100 years before they sprout, just waiting for the right conditions. And again, mullein is what's called a pioneer plant. It can grow where other plants can't do well, because once it starts growing, it sends out a really long, extensive root system, but it goes out horizontally, not vertically. That way it can bring in more moisture and nutrients from the soil. Now this is in with other things, but mullein can grow in areas where other things just aren't ready to grow yet. And of course, by doing this, completing the life cycle, it's going to create seeds. Those seeds are going to fall. They're going to do the same thing, but actually in that cycle, they're going to be improving the soil as they continue to grow and die, and that's going to mean other plants can move in, which is what people see the whole role of the pioneer plant as in the larger picture.